Hey, welcome back. Today we're gonna take a look at this Troy-bilt pressure washer. If I can give you a piece of advice, they sell these at Lowe's. Spend a little more money and get a nicer one. These things aren't made quite like they used to be. Unless you're just looking to do one small job or one season's worth of use, I would advise stay away from these. We'll go into a little more detail as to why. There's been several problems with it. This is going to be like the third time I've had it apart. They've got plastic timing gears. The one on the crankshaft sheared the key and started spinning. The pump letdown valve is not reliable. And the governor is almost entirely plastic, and we had a problem with it. So they're not great, but we'll take you along. We'll open her back up and show you what we're doing and see if maybe we can learn something together. Now you want to get all this old gasket material off of here before putting the new gasket on, to make sure that we'll actually get a good seal on it. And when we're done here, you also want to make sure you don't have bits and pieces of this old gasket down in the crankcase here. And I don't think it would really hurt it, but it's best not to introduce any foreign objects into the engine. It's a little disappointing how they're putting these things together these days. So many plastic parts in them. They're not made to last like the old ones were. I mean, this pressure washer was only used one season. Just after one season, the timing gear on the crankshaft spun loose, sheared the key, so the valves are out of time with the engine and it won't run. Now this is the replacement gear here. That's all steel. It's got a steel key, steel gear, Now the camshaft gear is still plastic. It's a little bit more expensive to replace the whole camshaft and gear, but it's a bigger gear, and I haven't seen a lot of reports of those ones actually having much issue, other than I have seen a few reports online where the lobes on the camshaft will actually, they can break loose and spin, which again throws everything out of time and it's not going to run right. It's just poor design. I mean, it is a steel camshaft, but putting plastic lobes and plastic gears inside an engine, it's just not a good idea. I mean, yeah, these are kind of home gamer machines. They're not made to last as long. They're not going to be made to the same specs as professional equipment. But still, you buy yourself a new pressure washer to use, you would think you could get more than one season out of it before the engine starts to come apart inside. Now the reason I've actually got this back apart yet again is after changing this crankshaft gear out, I put it back together, ran it for a few minutes to see if it was fixed, and all of a sudden it started revving out of control, which automatically I knew was the governor. I had seen reports of people having problems with the governor as well, and if you got it opened up, to go ahead and change it, but of course I tried not to do it. Tried to save $1, not change it out, and after a few minutes of running, the governor assembly flew apart on me. It was still intact when I put it back together, so I had thought maybe it would go ahead and hold out and be alright, but no. It's when that crankshaft gear finally shears off and these things fail, obviously they crash to a stop, and the force of the engine crashing to a stop like that causes some damage to the governor assembly that, I mean, you gotta replace it while you got it apart. And really it's only, I think, just under $20 for a whole new governor assembly. So if you're gonna have it opened up, replacing this crankshaft gear anyway, you might as well spend the extra 20 and go ahead and get a new governor assembly for it, just to be safe. Okay, now we've got the new gasket, crankcase gasket installed. Go ahead and get this camshaft back in. Now the thing about this camshaft is when you put it in, there's a little mark here and a little mark on the crankcase gear that need to line up. And that's how you know that you've got it timed properly. little notch lines up with that little divot there. And here's our new governor assembly. What I don't like here is that this piece is actually plastic, whereas the original on this was at least metal. But I don't want to take it apart, put the metal one on it, because I don't want to weaken it, risk it breaking again. So there's that. And the governor just sits against this little lever here. As it spins, these fins will come out and push up on that centerpiece, which pushes against this lever to pull the throttle back down. So if you got it lined up with that lever, when you put the other half of the crankcase on, it'll be held right there where it's at. So I think we should be good to put it back together now. Now, the initial problem with this pressure washer was the pump actually has it's the pressure adjustment, basically a pressure relief valve that as the pump builds the water pressure up, the relief valve opens to relieve some of it, which is how you adjust how much pressure it's actually going to produce at the wand. And when you stop spraying, all that water pressure that's continually building up has to go somewhere. So that relief opens up for that. That's call it the letdown valve. It opens up for that and lets the pressure just basically recirculate the water until you pull the trigger again. And that had actually failed and broken apart inside. So it was moving around just right that there was either no letdown at all, or which would seriously bog the engine down until it died, and may have contributed to the failure of the timing gear. Or it would be continual letdown and you'd get no pressure to actually use. So we'll torque these down and flip her over and put the pump back on and be good to go. Give her a try. Okay, so she's all back together. We got fresh oil in it now. We got her gassed up. We're gonna make sure it runs all right before I take it back to the guy who I'm working on it for. So let's hope it's good for a little longer than just one season now, with that metal crankshaft timing gear and the new governor and everything in it. I think it should now at this point last for a while. If you do end up buying one of these, or if you've already got one of these, I highly advise either doing it yourself or finding somebody that knows what they're doing. Open it up, at least replace that crankcase timing gear. It wouldn't be a bad idea to go ahead and replace the crankshaft with one that's got a metal gear. I think all of them still have the plastic lobes on them that actuate the valves. So I don't know if you can get away from that, but I would go ahead and do all that right away before it fails, so that at least maybe then it'll actually last a while. The governor, as long as the governor is in good shape, I wouldn't worry about that. The new one I got isn't really made any better. It's actually, I think, a little worse because it's got a plastic plunger instead of metal. So if you do get one of these, or you already got one, I highly advise doing that to take care of it, just to keep it running for at least a few seasons. Let's go ahead and we'll fire this up, see if it works, run it for a couple minutes, and call it good. Thanks for watching. Hope maybe you learned something. Maybe we learned something together. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. It does help me to build the channel. If you can give it a thumbs up, if you can leave a comment, whether it's a question or something you enjoyed, something you learned, that helps me out as well. If you didn't like it, you can give it the thumbs down, that's fine. And if you want to subscribe, that would be tremendous. We'll have some more videos coming out, working on some different things, and I appreciate you watching.